What instructors, online tactical training resources, Instagram people should we avoid and why? Dangerous advice, unnecessary waste of money, inaccurate, silly. Dude, we have a list of, I think, 96 people. No, I'm just fucking with you. Dude, we ain't gonna do that. I'll be honest, dude. If you need us to do that, we need to have a different conversation. You should be able to tell. These dudes are, they're full of shit. Or if you have people teaching things they've never done, that's always a thing. Or if it's a person that you wouldn't want to be or be like, if you don't like their messaging, if you think they're toxic, then I would say stay away from them. If you wouldn't want them in your house drinking a beer, meeting you and your people, probably just stay away from them. That's what we do. Like if I don't want to interact with you, like if I wouldn't get out of my chair in the airport and walk over and shake your hand, I don't want to hang out with you. Then you should just do the same thing. There's a lot of badass people on the internet too, dude. A lot of real serious people that are really badass instructors who have no social media following, like 14 followers, but probably some of the best training you'll ever have. So it's really hard to navigate, man. I base it off resume, experience, people that have trained with them before, and then honestly just how they seem. They seem like a great dude. I mean, I know people taught me a hell of a lot who didn't have as much experience as I would have thought they needed, but their delivery mechanism was perfect.
And there are a lot of actually badass instructors that have zero law enforcement or military background. Mm-hmm. I think it kind of boils down to some of like what kind of training you're looking for, whether it's basic or advanced. I mean, what was that one guy down at Shaw's that, I mean, he looked like a kid. I think he was like, maybe he was a comms guy at one point.
Oh, yeah. Shit. It'll come to me as soon as we get on.
Yeah, but he was literally a comms guy, but got out, started working at Shaw's and like Steve-O. Nobody questioned. I mean, he was amazing. Like, talk about delivery, and like, he was awesome.
But I mean, it's very different than like teaching flat range instruction and then teaching tactics. And I think that's where a lot of the shit gets mixed up. Is you get dudes who never pointed a gun at a living person their whole life, never worn a badge, never served in the military, have never done any of that, but you're a competent flat range shooter, you're a competition shooter, and then somehow that conversation morphs into, well, this is what I would do. And next thing you know, you're speaking on scenarios you've never done, you're never going to do, you've never seen done, and now you're just putting out bullshit information. That happens quite a bit. And, I mean, here's one to just throw out from dudes we actually like Terran Tactical. Taryn Butler. That dude is a fucking ninja. And whatever he's doing in his little dojo down there is working.
Yeah.
But if that dude starts teaching CQB, it's very different because you don't know what in the fuck you're talking about. You don't. And he doesn't do that. He contracts out people to teach CQB because that's what he does. He teaches flat range mechanics and translates it over to moving and shooting. That's what he does. That's what he's been doing for the last 35 years at a super high level. But when it comes to setting breaching charges and jumping in the back of airplanes, you don't need to speak about it. And he doesn't. Like he does a great job with it. He ain't teaching tactics.
I think that's a good point too. You bring up whatever instructors, companies you see, like they should have a bio and background on what it is and kind of currency and just what you're looking at for specifically in training regions, areas. So, I mean, there's a like your point, a bunch of amazing instructors that have zero following. Mm-hmm. But it's like asking a few friends or people or stores of who you recommend.
Yeah. I will tell you that if any of those people, us included, are ever pushing someone's head underwater to try to self-elevate, I'd immediately dismiss them. Like the moment that we jump on here and we're like, you should never train with make them up because
they suck.
Yeah, they suck. They're fucking... Immediately just unfollow us. Like, you won't see us do that. You shouldn't have to do that. But a lot of people do that shit in this industry. It's weird. It's like they try to steal clout from other people and they think they can wear it like a jacket. Well, if you don't have the resume, if you've never done that thing, you can't just say that about that individual, that group, because it's based on nothing. Yeah. Look for people who are positive and trying to make you better.